In the axolotl, metamorphic failure is caused by a lack of thyroid-stimulating hormone, which is used to induce the thyroid to produce thyroxine in transforming salamanders. It is carnivorous, consuming small prey such as worms, insects, and small fish in the wild. Axolotls locate food by smell, and will snap at any potential meal, sucking the food into their stomachs with vacuum force. The wild population has been put under heavy pressure by the growth of Mexico City. What is unique about axolotls? Eorhynchocheles is notable for its unusual combination of a turtle-style skull and a conventional reptilian body. The skull, for example, has an edentulous beak typical of all members of Testudinata. However, the thorax region is markedly different from Odontocheles in lacking a shell, even though the ribs were wide and flat. Which animals are the most genetically close to turtles? Map turtles get their common name from the lines and markings on the carapace which resemble the contour lines of a map. Map turtles of all kinds are avid baskers, spending many hours during the day in the sun. When with other turtles, they also are very communal, sharing space and using each other for predator watching, increasing the odds of surviving an attack. What type of biome do Mississippi map turtles prefer? Like all reptiles, red-eared sliders are poikilotherms, meaning they are unable to regulate their body temperatures independently. They are completely dependent on the temperature of their environment. For this reason, they need to sunbathe frequently to warm themselves and maintain their body temperatures. Red-eared sliders are almost entirely aquatic, but as they are cold-blooded, they leave the water to sunbathe to regulate their temperature. What's the problem with the red-eared slider? Darwinopterus is distinguished from its close relatives by the greater relative length of the back portion of the skull compared to its jaws. Because it is known from numerous well-preserved specimens including an egg, researchers have been able to deduce various aspects of its biology, including growth patterns and life history, reproduction, and possible variation between sexes. It is a terrestrial pterosaur lacking speciations for piscivory, ergo, it was early on recognized to have been a terrestrial form. How many species do we know with the Darwinopterus genus? Rugosodon teeth indicate that the animal was an omnivore, well adapted to gnawing both plants and animals. Its ankle joints were highly mobile at rotation, a characteristic of mammals living in trees. This means that the ankle is remarkably flexible, allowing the foot to hyper-extend downward and to rotate through a wide range of motion. Multituberculates are usually placed as crown mammals outside either of the two main groups of living mammals, but closer to Theria than to monotremes. What is wrong about the multituberculata? The Riversley rainforest koala is the smallest representative of family Phascolarctidae and it is one of the more basal. It died out due to climate change rendering the environment more arid. It probably had a more generalized diet than that of the modern species, but its exact food preferences are unknown. The name, Nimiokoala, is derived from the Latin word nimio, excessive. What does this refer to? Cteniodonts evolved quickly into highly specialized digging animals, and varied greatly in size, from rat size to species as large as a bear. Later species developed prominent front teeth and huge claws for digging and rooting. Psittacotherium had the size of a large dog. Which animals are descended from C. molesta? Gomphotheres differed from elephants in their tooth structure, particularly the chewing surfaces on the molar teeth. The earlier species had 4 tusks, and their retracted facial and nasal bones prompted paleontologists to believe that Gomphotheres had elephant-like trunks. After the extinction of the Gomphotheres, which animals have replaced their ecological niches? Like that of modern elephants, the mammoth's sensitive, muscular trunk was a limb-like organ with many functions. It was used for manipulating objects and social interaction. Although healthy adult mammoths could defend themselves from predators with their tusks, trunks, and size. The Columbian mammoth evolved from the steppe mammoth, which entered North America from Asia about 1.5 million years ago. It was one of the largest species of mammoth. What caused the extinction of Columbian mammoths? Pygmy elephant is an extinct Siculo-Maltese species of elephant that was derived from the straight-tusked elephant. They reached the Mediterranean islands during a period of Pleistocene maximum when the sea levels were around 100 meters lower, that opened land bridges in between islands and from and to the mainland. Pygmy elephants are the source of what Greek myth? Megacamelus was one of the largest species of camelid to roam the earth. What continent do camels come from? Current research puts Georgiacetus as the link between the protocetids and modern whales, making the Georgia whale a scientifically important ancestor to all modern whales. It was equipped as an active predator capable of taking and processing large prey. What type of locomotion does Georgiacetus use for swimming?